Everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of natural gas have moved in the last 2 days and how the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, natural gas now trading at a level of $4.5540. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, two things that you have to understand here is that on a device chart, this gap is still pending at a level of $3.6. Okay, to a level of around, that is around 3.7 to a level of 3.6. Okay, this gap is still there. So if the price comes close to around 3.8, chances are very high we can see a level of 3.5. Second thing is that what we have seen, as soon as the price we have seen touches a level of 5, we have seen there is a gap, which I'll show you on a 15 minutes chart. You will see that the price after touching a level of 5.3 made a gap down. That is where the price now trading at a level of $4.5535. Okay, and this is a pattern has formed. Okay, so what you have to understand, the price is already above a strong support of $4.23 and the previous support is at around 3.6. Okay, the price is trading at above this level. Okay, and there is a chances that if the price keep moving above this level, and now it is on the next support which is at around 4.57, the price is a little below this particular level. So if it sustain above a level of 4.57, a further upside can be seen. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of natural gas can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com and one more mail ID in the description, and please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. See, there is a clear pattern, this particular pattern. After that there is a downfall. Okay, and this pattern, and then after there is a downfall, and this particular pattern supported an upside. I've clearly mentioned you that this particular pattern is creating a pattern showing that if the price keep moving over 4.6, chances are very high it will cross a level of 4.9, and once it crosses a level of 4.9, it will be after 3 years. So we can see it can move further upside. It has touched a level of 5.3 and then it is continuously down after touching this level. Okay, so what we can see in the next 2, if the price sustain this level, chance of going towards 4.6 is there, and if the price moving off this level, a further upside can be seen towards 4.67, which is a resistance too. And I've clearly mentioned you that as soon as the price sustain above this level and goes above level of 4.61, chances are very high we can see a further upside, and then we can see it can move towards $4.8, and this 4.8 is already tested. So we can see the price can rise above that level and a probability of going towards 4.89 can be seen, and if the price going above that particular level, chance of going towards 4.94 is there. Okay, and once the price sustain above 4.994, there is a probability that it can touch previous week high, that is yesterday's high of around $5. And if the price sustaining above this level, because we have seen this particular level is already tested, so chances are very high we can see the price can sustain above a level of 4.5. Probability of touching $5, 5.3 can be seen after crossing a level of 5.2. Okay, so if it's sustain above $5, probability of going towards 5.3 is there, and probability after touching this level is 5.2 is very high. Okay, best what you can do, you can trail your SL by 0.25. if you're trailing this SL, there is a higher chances that we can see a further upside movement. But as I have already mentioned you, market is uncertain. Okay, so what best you can do, if the price keep falling below a level of around, well, yes, in this particular today's low of around 4.4, then we can see there can be a downfall, but chances are less because a level of 4.2 is there, which is a strong support, has a very strong support, and 4.4 is also a very strong support. Okay, so suppose if the price started coming down, what we can see, market is uncertain. If you are thinking that the market will go upside or downside sharp, no, it will not. This is how it moves. Okay, this is how if it has to go up, it will move in this way. Similarly, it will move down this way. There is no sharp fall and rise we have seen if there is not a big movement coming. Okay, so suppose if the price started coming down, we can see it can come down towards 4.47, and this level is already weak, so chances are high if the price fall below this level, we can see that it can go further down, and yes, after that it can move below a level of 4.4, which is also weak. So we can see the price will fall further low towards a level of around $4.3. Okay, and if the price fall below 4.3, chances of going towards a level of 4.2 is on a higher side. Okay, and once the price touches a level of 4.2, we can see that it can bounce back from this level. Okay, and if the price bounce back, we can see then it can move again towards 4.3 and to a level of 4.5. But if the price didn't bounce back, we can see it can move towards $4, which is a less chances, but probability can be there, because see, market is uncertain. You cannot predict that it will go upside or it will go down, but you have to keep trailing your SL. That is very important, by 0.25. If the price keeps sustaining above 4.8, you can trail your SL by 0.25, and if the price started falling below 4.4, you can trail your SL by again 0.25. So at least you will capture movement towards upside as well as downside. And dollar index is also down.